Hey, KJ, could you take us through that 2-minute drill? How confident were you? And just you guys took it down, made a lot of big plays. Just what were your thoughts on that?
I was very confident going into the 2-minute situation because we practiced it every scenario at practice. So we was all my guys was confident. So we knew we had to stay ahead of the chain, don't take a negative play like sack, anything like that. So I was just trying to stay ahead of the chain, get positive plays.
Glad were you and they flagged the holding on the 4th down play?
I seen it the whole time. I seen the guy tackle Travis, so I just had to put the ball in that area, make it seem like he couldn't get to the ball, and I knew the flag was coming.
And then for both of you, what do you guys think of Dominic Johnson? And KJ, you I think you hit him with a 7-yard pass to start the drive. Then he popped one for 11. They obviously finished off. What do you think of specifically what did on that drive? And what do you guys both think of his game?
Extremely proud of Dominic. Stepped up big time. He took advantage of his opportunity that was given to him today. I was extremely proud of him. His confidence levels through the roof now. And the main thing I was just telling him, man, just play your game. There ain't no game to be. Just play your game. That's all you got to do.
Yes, seeing him go out there and perform, under the big lights is awesome because in practice he does the same thing to us. He's very hard back to tackle. He's got such big legs and he keeps him running. Just so happy for him and the success he had today.
Just how big an advantage is it to have a kicker like Cameron Ball when things break down, you have to go for a field goal.
Are you fine? Are you fine? Knowing that, we go 3 and out and we down in the red zone. I get the ball in the red zone. We can't score. So just knowing Cam Little come in and make those big time kicks was extremely helpful for both sides, defense and offense, just being able to put points on the board.
KJ, right before the touchdown by Dominique there at the end, you had a 5-yard scramble. What were you seeing on that play? How were you able to kind of escape out of there and get the first down on that play?
It was a sprint out to the right. The DN kind of out leveraged, so I didn't just want to run into a tackle. And so I just set up in the pocket and I seen the lane. I also seen Davion Warren in the end zone, but I didn't want to force it. The defender was sitting right beside us, so I didn't want to force it. And I just, the main thing was make a play. Time was running down. I had to make a play, and I just put the team on my back and just got the first down.
The first time since 2016 Arkansas was in bowl eligible. I know you guys should have gone last year, but TCU, screwed up. But what? How big is it to be bowl eligible? For both.
I think it's very important, especially when we're trying to build a program right now. And the first step is becoming, getting into a bowl. I think that you can build off that every single year. So getting bowl eligible, we have 3 more games left is awesome. So now we just kind of keep stacking week by week.
Like Bump said, I've never experienced going to a bowl game, so I don't know what it's like. So just being able to overcome that and just being able to be bowl eligible is extremely proud.
And then, Bumper, I should know, so were you on the last field goal attempt? Were you on there?
Well, I usually am, but it was a bonsai, and so we wanted a jumper in, and so I was off the field in that last one.
Yeah, who was that in the back jumping?
Malik Chavis.
Okay. And so both you guys watched that from the sidelines. Were you trying to get some English, or just what's it like watching that, thinking, well, either we're going to win or it's going to go OT?
Honestly, it's a kind of a cool moment, especially we did the military game today. My grandfather passed a few years ago, and my grandma got to come to this game, and for it to be on a military night, I feel like he had his hand on us tonight, and just a super cool moment, and something I'll remember forever.
And like Bum said, just super cool moment, just being on the sideline. Just anxious, just waiting on the ball to be snapped, and just knowing that our defense got a great push up front and affect the kicker and missed the field goal. So extremely proud.
You guys had your eyes closed, or were you watching the whole time?
I was watching the whole time. Actually, I was like anxious, just leaning over the field a little bit. So
and then just winning a game on the last play. How does that feel? You guys look pretty excited.
We've been on the backside of that too many times. So for it to go our way today, extremely excited.
I'm assuming your grandfather must have been in the military.
Yes, he was in the Naval Academy.
Okay, what's his name?
Charles McLean.
Charles. Okay, can you spell McLean?
Put me on the spot here.
That's okay.
I'll get it to you afterwards.
That's okay. Don't worry about it.
KJ, we got a chance to talk to your high school Coach Tafee, and one of the things he told us is when you were getting recruited by Arkansas, you kind of like the idea of rebuilding and being a part of something with this program. Do you think you're on the right point getting into a bowl game this year?
I do. I'm extremely proud that I end up coming here and staying the course and trusting the process. It's working out for me. And the main thing was I just wanted to come and just build history. Just, you know what I'm saying? It's part of rebuilding when I came in, and now we're just on the road and just trying to make it to where we've never been.
whether it was the Ole Miss game or this game tonight, even being down in a 2-minute situation, you seem to just kind of lock in. Do you do something different in that situation, or how do you go about it in the 2-minute drill?
I just think just cool, calm, collected. I mean, that's the main thing that goes through my head, just being cool, calm, collected. I mean, knowing that I'm the quarterback and everybody gonna feed off my energy, so my body language and all that plays a part in it as well. So when I just tell this guy like, "Hey, let's go, it's go time now, man," just installing confidence in those guys and let them know that I got their back and they got my back. So that's just the main thing, being cool, calm, collected.
For both of you, just in case he made the field goal, did you let your mind kind of go to OT mode, kind of stay in that just in case?
Yeah, I think you can't think the game's over until the game's over, because like you said, anything can happen. And the fact that it didn't go in, we didn't have to go there, is a blessing.
As far as defense, what was the difference because the first half you really had them down. The second half they made quite a comeback. What was anything they did differently or y'all did differently than that?
We were getting antsy, especially in our coverages. I think we wanted to jump on balls, make plays, and we just had to go back to just staying in our zones, letting the plays happen in front of us, and then go and run in and tackling.
KJ, I think you hit Trey Knox with a couple passes on that last drive. I think they went for 5 and 4 yards, but ended up being pretty big plays. And I know Trey's been hurt and maybe hadn't played much since Ole Miss. Just what do you think of his play there, the plays on the last drive?
Big too in that 2-minute situation. I mean, he just took advantage of his opportunity like Dominique did. And I mean, just knowing that I have a weapon like Trey Knox out there on the field and I can give him the ball, and he's able to make people miss in space and give positive yards, it's extremely proud.